let's continue to discuss what's happening in the auto sector because we got the data for the month of April and it was a mixed performance coming in wherein the commercial vehicles were actually a bit disappointing. Mr. Jitendra Adhia, the President Finance at Atul Auto, is also joining us. First up, I wanted to understand your April performance because it was quite a bit of, optical decline that we saw almost 70% lower on a month-on-month basis, year-on-year down 55%. Could you explain to us what happened in the month of April?
Very good morning, and thank you for inviting me in the show. Let me clarify our diesel vehicle, which contributes around 60-65% in our sales composition. We are awaiting for that certification of OBD2, which has been delayed beyond our expectations. It has created a challenge for a while, but we expect that may come any moment, and we would be able to put up our regular numbers and more than that in a time to come.
Is there a specific reason why the OBD license got delayed? Because it seems like you're a bit late versus the competitors. Wouldn't it make you lose the first mover advantage and increase the competition for you as and when you get the license?
Diesel engine we are sourcing from a dedicated vendors for petrol and CNG. We got our own engine. This entire responsibility is, goes with the vendor. We know that it has been delayed. We wanted it to, have it in lead time. But unfortunately, sometimes that goes beyond, your hand and you have to face a challenge for a while.
Okay, an important flash for at the bottom of your screen with respect to Go First, wherein the Vadia Group is saying that they're completely committed to the airline. So just wanted to bring that on board before we continue the discussion with Mr. Adhia as well, because a lot has been happening with respect to Go First, and people are wondering whether it's going to become a 2-3 player market or Go First is going to be there in the market or not. So for now, that important statement coming in from the Vadia Group that they're completely committed and there's no question of Vadia Group exiting the airline business. So that's an important statement coming in from the Go First airline CEO as well. So we'll continue tracking that. But coming back to the conversation with Mr. Adhia, so just wanted to understand, once you do get that compliance certificate for OBD, what kind of sales momentum on a monthly basis should we expect? What's your own expectation of where the normalized sales could be?
See, our first attempt is to go at a pre-COVID level. Obviously, pre-COVID level, we used to sell around 4,000 vehicles. Having said this, let me put it in a straight way. The sales composition has changed compared to pre-COVID level. However, we are well equipped with EV as well, since EV segment is emerging and that's really doing well for Atul Auto as well. Last year, in my overall sales composition, EV has contributed somewhere close to 12%. That was with L3 category. With L5 category, we are all set. We have our own facilities for assembling the lithium-ion battery. Our vehicles are complied with AIS 156, both the phases, and we are not too far from commercial launch. I expect that again, year definitely would be better for Atul Auto. There would be a couple of roadblocks in a while, but overall, we are confident that we will be able to deliver good volume.
Atul, Green Tech had also unveiled a couple of projects when it comes to the EV vertical. What's your plan with respect to the growth momentum that we should expect from the EV business going forward?
See, L5 category with us to have a vital focus. Atul Green Tech is going to take it up, which is a subsidiary of Atul Auto Limited. The product and variants are definitely, exceeding expectations of the end user. We are ready with passenger and cargo vehicle. For cargo vehicle, we would be offering dual pack as well. We are in a process of offering swappable battery. We already have a tie-up with Honda for that. And for fixed battery, we have our own battery assembling plant. So obviously, the first year would be of seeding, and we expect that it will definitely, meet with the expectations of end user, and we will be able to deliver good volume.
Mr. Adya, the last 5 years CAGR, especially with respect to the top line, hasn't been very impressive. We have seen a decline of almost 9% CAGR over the last 5 years with respect to the top line. When do you see that number of 600-700 crore coming back on the top line? Is it likely to happen in FY24 itself or maybe FY25?
Let's see. We will be able to definitely interact in next quarter as well. We definitely expect that to deliver in this year itself. But let's see how the things are shaping up. We are still left with 11 months in this financial year. April was a bit challenging, but we expect that things will be normalized, and I will be able to definitely give you some kind of guidance in next couple of months.
Please, there is going to be a profit figure on the bottom line for FY23 and FY24 as a whole. That's a given, right?
FY23 quarter two, quarter three results are already out, and that is obviously that was positive. Quarter four, it is yet pending. I believe that let us wait for another couple of weeks, and we will be out of with the result.
Adhia, we'll let you go on that note. Thank you so much for joining us with that quick take as to what happened in the month of April. What's the timeline with getting that license and what could be the normalized sales momentum going forward? Let's address that